I'm back.
Stay back behind my car. Stay back behind that vehicle. Don't move.
Welcome back to We the People You. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. Really quickly, before we get started, I just want to answer a question that I keep seeing in the comment section. That is this my channel or has someone stolen my content and started a new YouTube channel? So to answer the question, this is my channel and I have not been uploading on We the People University for a very specific reason, and I think I'm going to probably make a video and explain that. It's just too much to type in the comment section, and also I don't want to spend too much time in this video talking about that, so I want to get to the point quickly. So I just want to update you guys. This is my channel, and hopefully everyone will migrate over here. If you appreciate the content there, it's going to be the same content here. Hit the like and subscribe button and just let everyone know. But as for today's video, this is an officer that went WWE. He turned into Booker T, maybe Stone Cold, Macho Man Randy Savage, probably even the Ultimate Warrior, okay? But whatever he turned into, he placed a chokehold on innocent woman, and it was perfectly executed. Now, this is a bit of a older video, but this is literally my first time ever seeing this. If you guys saw this video before, just bear with me. When I saw this, I had to give my opinion on this excellent policing that we're about to. Let's check this out.
I swear to God, I didn't do anything, and he's abusing me. I do not want a contract. No.
Stop or you're going to ground.
I asked you for a sheriff. For a sheriff.
Get over on your stomach.
My husband, the photographer, in there. Please go get him.
At this point, he has her in a chokehold. She's not resisting. She's not fighting back, nor can she fight back. He's going to give her orders, and she's going to follow those orders. But watch what happens even after she follows the orders that he gives her.
Get on the ground. I'm going to put you out. On your stomach. On your stomach.
I'm on my
Arms
stomach.
out like an airplane.
I can't.
Arms out like an airplane. I'm going to put you out. Stay back.
Now, this next angle is from an Instagram page that was sent to me by a viewer. Just another angle, and just to hear what was going on with the onlookers as they watched Randy Macho Man Savage or Stone Cold choke this lady.
Where?
Stop.
Go get her husband. Go get her husband now. Where's she at? Where's he at?
Do not move.
Don't choke her out, bro. What are you doing? She's not even moving. She's not even moving. No, that's not even cool, dude. What the? She's not even moving.
Stop. Please.
Stop what? She's not moving.
Shut up, sir.
What the? Hey, where's your husband at?
At the photographer station.
So I'm sure you guys, if you haven't seen this video or even heard of this case, are wondering, why did they even stop her in the first place? Well, she failed to transfer her title. Something that you get a warning for, maybe a citation at the most, not even a crime. But she failed to transfer her title, and the officer made some really ridiculous statements in his report. One of the reasons he was so aggressive towards this woman is because she kept reaching for her purse. Never mind the fact he's asking for her identification, which most women will keep where? In their purse. But after, getting his WWE urge to just unleash on this woman, that's how he justified it. Well, she reached for her purse, but you asked her for her identification, which makes zero sense. He also stated that there was something long and hard around her waistline. And what that turned out to be, the long and hard thing, was a cell phone. So we are seeing you wrestle this woman to the ground over her cell phone. And now let's listen as the chief comes to the rescue.
How do you justify the taking down like that and putting the arm around the neck?
So I get it. I understand. When I first saw the video, I raised my eyebrows and I said, hang on a second.
A photo released by the department appears to show the officer's knee on her neck, but Millette says that wasn't the case.
And I know there are going to be people that are going to sit there, Chief, look at that video. Clearly, the knee is on the neck. According to the officer, and again, based on the training that I've witnessed, the knee is up here in the upper back.
You're kidnapping me.
And believe it or not, this is actually a move that is taught in their defensive tactics training. So they are trained to choke you out if you don't give them your identification. And we see this and it's on video. Again, I saw this video and we all know, you know, the seriousness behind putting your forearm around someone's neck and what can come from that. And in the video, you hear the cop telling this lady, you know, to comply, else she's going to go out. He knows that. But the entire time she's doing what he's asking her. She's not fighting him again, nor can she fight him. But this isn't just like an isolated incident. There was another video that was sent to me, and this is, I don't know what department this is, and I'm not sure of the school, but this is at a school, and you're going to see an officer use the same move to choke out a young kid. Let's check this out. States with complete bans or strong prohibitions. According to policing reform data, 9 states plus DC have enacted complete bans on chokeholds and other neck restraints. California passed a law, AB 1196, that prohibits law enforcement from using chokeholds or carotid restraints, with only a narrow exception when deadly force is justified. Colorado passed SB 20-217, which explicitly prohibits a peace officer from using a chokehold and mandates intervention/reporting when another officer uses unlawful force. Nebraska has a statute saying, except when deadly force is authorized, officers are forbidden from intentionally using chokeholds, carotid restraints, only under strict conditions. Texas passed a law banning deliberate use of chokeholds or similar neck restraints during searches, arrests, or investigations, except in cases to prevent serious bodily harm or death. So according to the states and the laws that, you know, a few states have passed, they okayed the chokehold, but only when it is a matter of life and death or serious bodily harm. Not because someone refused to give you a driver's license or you thought her cell phone was a gun. And that excuse is really played, okay? It's really old. So many police officers are using the excuse of, I thought they had this, or I thought this was a gun. I thought the cell phone was a weapon. And it's working, and they're getting away with that. And they keep getting away with the same thing because we, the people, have to stand up. Like, enough is enough. Again, this is an older video, but in this old video, it still shows the mentality of police today, and it's getting worse. We, the people, have to stand up. We have to stand on our rights and fight back. That being said, we, the people, you, signing off.